Hey everyone, Backyard Farmer Pat here. I am so excited to give you this update. So today we're going to talk about white yams, and I'm going to talk about the right and the wrong way to plant your white yams. So if a lot of you remember, a few months back, like one of my first videos, I planted white yam and cassavas and purple Irish potatoes and purple sweet potatoes. I did a video on a whole bunch of different things that I planted, and every single thing else that I planted in the video grew except for the white yams. And I was very disappointed. It was the first time I'd ever planted. I'd planted them from they're like little kernels or yam seeds that grows on a vine. My friend had given me several of them, and I planted them, and not one of them came up. So I was like super disappointed. And at first I thought, well, it was my first time growing it, so I thought, well, maybe it just takes several months. But I basically kind of gave up on it because none of them came up. Then a few months ago, I was by my cherry tree. You guys know my cherry tree, and I saw a little vine on the ground, and I didn't think anything of it. I thought it was a weed. I just pulled it up and threw it away. And then the minute I threw it away, I was like, wait a minute. Uh, I was I was standing here when I planted the yam vines. Could that be a yam kernel? And then I looked on the ground and I saw another kernel on the ground. And the remnant of the vine that I pulled up, the little kernel was there. So I said, you know what? The ones that I planted deep in the soil did not grow, but the ones that fell on the ground grew. So maybe the white yams are different from like the other yams that I know. Like I've grown African yam, and what you do is you take I take a piece of the yam, you plant it in the ground deep, and then you mound up soil, and then the yam will eventually shoot, and it puts a big vine, and the vine goes all the way up the tree or whatever you trellis it on. But then the yams that I buried, I just assumed white yams were the same, so I buried them and none of them grew, but the ones that fell grew. So I said, you know what, let me take up those couple kernels that I found, and that fell out by accident. So glad they fell by accident. And I put them on top of a pot I have with a mango that my friend gave me, but the mango hasn't done anything. It's just sitting there. So I said, you know what? It can't hurt anything. Let me just rest it on top of the ground and see what happens. And lo and behold, this morning I was watering my garden. And that mango tree, I almost never even water it. I feel really bad because it hasn't grown much. It hasn't done much. I've never spoken about it on a video. It's just a mango tree, a very skinny mango tree in a bag. But I said, I noticed some green on it. So I said, wait a minute, is the mango tree actually growing? But hello, lo and behold, when I got closer to it, no, it wasn't a mango tree growing. It was my yam. My yams actually started vining. I am so excited, so excited. Alrighty there. So here is my yam. And here's the little mango tree I told you about. You see how skinny it is? When I got this mango tree, it just had these couple leaves. But it looks like the mango tree is actually growing. So, anyway, the star of the day is my beautiful yam. Look at this, guys. I have my white yam is actually growing. My white yam is actually growing. It looks like something tried to eat the leaves, but it's okay. It looks like a healthy white yam. So this is actually, let's see, this is actually 6 months later, 6 or 7 months later that the yam grew. And I believe this is the one that I threw on the ground. Wait a minute. Wait. Stop the press. I see another yam. This looks like another yam. It looks the same. I know I reuse my bags a lot, but I believe this is a yam. Oh my gosh, guys. Wait. Wait a minute. I have another yam. But I dropped one kernel. I thought I dropped one kernel. So let me see if there's anything else. Let's see. Wait a minute. I see a little green here. What is this? Okay. Alright. So my theory is wrong. Here is a yam. This looks like a yam. This is a kernel I was telling you about, or the bulb. The yam bulb or the yam seed. I don't know what to call it. So this is a yam I actually rested on the surface. And that one is actually springing. That is actually springing also. So it looks like this yam, this one that is big, that is growing, is not one that I put on the surface. This, oh my God, guys, I don't believe this. This is actually one of the original yams that I planted 6 months ago. So that's the original yam. Let me see if this one is down deep. Wow, okay. So this one is not one of the ones that I rested on the surface. This is original yam. So I guess yam kernels take forever to grow. I guess they take like 6 months just to shoot a vine. So I'm assuming that yams are forming underneath. And then this is the one that I rested on the surface, and it's just now beginning to shoot. So what I'm gonna do is cover this up with dirt to give it a chance to grow, and hopefully it will go deep under. I know my friend told me that the yam bulbs, the little thing I showed you, or the yam kernels, they just fall on the ground and they will grow. They will actually form the yam out underneath. So I guess the bottom line is the yams will grow whether you bury it. These white yams will grow whether you bury it or whether you rest it on the surface. So till next time, this is super exciting. This is breaking news. So I had success with my yams, and I'm gonna see, maybe some more will pop up. I believe I had originally planted 3, and then I dropped a couple kernels. So who knows, there might be more popping up pretty soon. So I'm super excited. Anyway, guys, till next time, let's plant, grow, and eat together. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram so you can see more of these exciting updates. Not every update makes it to YouTube, but this one I had to share since I had originally shared my video. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna post a link to the video. On that video, I plant cassava and my white yams and malanga. I think I planted malanga. I planted purple Irish potatoes. I think I planted a whole bunch of stuff. Anyway, I'll post a link to that video so you can see what I use and how I planted my white yams, so you too can have your own white yams growing right here in this bag. Till next time, bye guys, stay safe.